everybody. It's me, Scrappin Madge.
Are you shooting a spot for the big game?
Yeah, totally. You?
Yep.
Can you believe they spend millions of dollars on these things for what, 30 seconds?
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. You know, it's way cheaper to run it online, because then they'll know who sees it.
I don't know what's happening right now. Let's see.
Ooh, I better practice my line.
Hold on 1 minute, guys.
You realize I'm trying to...
I must have something else open. Okay. All right, guys. Here we are. Are we ready? I'm ready. How's the lighting? Is the lighting okay? Is that better? With the light, turn the light back on. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, you guys, I'm super excited that you guys are joining with me today for this awesome class. While I was at CHA, I picked up a couple of magazines, and I was, going through them, and I found something that really interested me, and I thought that would be super fun. It's something that I definitely would like to do to show my style and to just for fun and simple and easy, and share with my friends. So what this is, these are ATCs, and I know a lot of you are wondering what an ATC is. I know a lot of you had a lot of questions about them. What an ATC is it is an artist trading card. And we are all artists, regardless whether we're crafters or whatever we say. We are all artists in our own way. And as I was strumming through the book, the sample that I came across was from Roberta, and she wrote a nice article. And that link right there that Angela has given you, she has some awesome things on her blog as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of samples of some fun ATC cards. They're like a trading card, you guys. So basically what it is you design on a 3.5 by 2.5 size card, so a 2.5 by 3.5 card. These are some of the samples that I did. And once you start making them, you are absolutely going to love them. And I know some of you are probably wondering, what do we do? And what do we do with them? Why would we make these? Well, they're kind of like a business card, but you don't have to have a business. There's something that you can swap and trade and give to your friends and family, or hang in your store if you have a store. Just something to show other people your creativity and what you do as an artist or a crafter. So these are just some that I made up today that I'm going to show you. And you guys, again, super simple. Like I said, they are 2.5 by 3.5 cards. Your regular standard playing cards that you would get, that is actually the same size. So you could actually use those as your base if you would like to. Here's another one that I made. This one, actually, you guys, I used a fun vintage piece of wallpaper. I don't know if you can see it up close or not, but it has some really fun embossed already old vintage wallpaper that I stamped on, and then just kind of bring it a little bit more to life, and then I Mod Podged it onto a trading card. This one that I showed you here, this one is from an old magazine, and I have some fun vintage magazines that I'm going to show you, and they are, again, super easy and super fun to work with. This one is just from a couple of stickers I used a little bit of Spritz spraying ink. This one was a Studio Calico green color, and a fun flower and 2 little stick pins. So that is what the ATC's trading cards are. They're just like a business card basically, but they show off your unique style, and a lot of people trade these out, and they sign the back of them. And what's interesting is when I first read this article, you know, the possibilities are endless, really. There's no right or wrong. There's no, you know, certain way to do things. And so what I did is I went to YouTube. Of course I did. I went to YouTube and I wanted to find out a little bit more about these trading cards. And I came across this amazing blog, YouTube channel that showed how to create using all of your scraps and making a collage. So you took your regular 8.5 by 11 or 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and you used all of your samples and things, and Modge Podged them all on together with a nice clean look. And then she took them and cut them into her trading cards, and then she added from there. And so Angela is going to give you that link to that YouTube video that I watched. And you know, there are so many different YouTube videos out there, you guys, to watch and give you some different ideas. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how simple and fast these come together, and then we're going to go from there. But don't fret, we are going to do a couple of drawings, a couple giveaways, so make sure that you're logged in for that. Again, you guys, 2.5 by 3.5 is the normal size. And a lot of people are probably also wondering, what do I do with these cards? Well, a lot of people just get a 3-ring binder and put them in like the baseball card holder sleeves, and they can flip through them for different ideas, or, you know, just to kind of keep in touch with, you know, that person. If that person is a really good friend, you can write your other information on that, and different thing. But what I have is I have some little sleeves that, dang it, I forgot to pull out, but I will before the end of the class. But they're individual, and I thought about just putting them in these little, they're individual baseball card holders, sleeves, and you just put them in there, and then that way I can put them on some rings and make a fun little book out of them to display in my craft studio. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Now, if any of you guys have questions on you know, do you have to buy the ATC cards, you know, already done up? You can. I bought these at Hobby Lobby. I actually just bought them today. They were $1.99, and they're already cut, ready to go. But you do not have to use these as your base. I just did because I'm a little bit lazy in that aspect of things, and I thought, heck, for $1.99, you betcha, that saves me a little bit of time. They come in the cream, they come in white, they come in craft, and they also come in a fun burlap. So you can get those at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure Michael's or somewhere else has those, but like I said, they were only $1.99. Another really fun thing that you can get is a pack of these fun cards. And these are a little bit bigger than the trading card that's out there. But you guys, these are from Seven Gypsies. And I really like you know, the Seven Gypsy line. And they also come with some fun little crafty embellishments to kind of add to your cards. So you can also get lots of things to go. But for the majority of these samples here, I just pulled from my stash. And so, again, I don't know if some of you are just tuning in. These are some fun ATC trading cards that I actually just whipped up today, and I am in love with these fun cards. So So let's go ahead and get started. Do any of you guys have any questions? I'm trying to look at the comments to see if we have any questions, but I'm going to go ahead and go forward on these. I'm going to set these to the side. Okay, I'm going to take off this necklace because it keeps dingling and donging up against my desk, and it's driving me crazy. All right, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and take one of my pre-cut cards here. So it's just a blank canvas, and I'm going to show you something really fun, and I'm going to show you how I created this one here. It just laid nice and flat. I'm going to use just the regular matte Mod Podge, and I have to show everybody because this was probably another one of the best investments that I got. See this little guy here? I don't know how many of you guys ruin bowls at your house out of your kitchen with Mod Podge and some other fun things that we try to create with. But this little guy was only $1.99 at Hobby Lobby, and I am so excited because I will not be ruining any more bowls. So I'm going to go ahead and just dump a little bit of the Mod Podge right here into one of these little flower petals, because I'm not going to need a ton of it, especially because what we're using it for. Now, I told you earlier that I had some fun vintage old magazines, which I do. And lucky for me, my mother-in-law, she loves antiques. And so this is one of my old vintage magazines, you guys. It's from January of 1965. And she gives me all of these fun little things to go through. And I absolutely love to look at the old pictures and the old fun things that are in here. And so right now I'm just going to kind of thumb through and see if there's something that's eye-catching that I could use on this card. Sometimes it's prints, sometimes it's little funny cartoons. I'll thumb through here really quick. It's kind of funny because you see like the Gerber baby food and some funny, you know, old ads that were up in that era, and so it's super fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear out this paper here. I think this is kind of cute. This is just of a lady talking on the phone, so I think that will be fun. And then I'm going to also tear out the other side because I really like the saying that's at the top here that says, "So near to me." I like that, and I really like this fun clock here too. So I'm going to use these two pieces on this trading card, and then we're going to go ahead and work from there. This is some fun. I just love to thumb through these old magazines. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but like just some old clothes and different things I absolutely love. And you know, the crazy thing is, these patterns are just so right back in style that it's amazing. So anyway, okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut this. And now you can tear these, which I'm going to do around this clock. And I'm going to make sure that I get the little key in there. And I probably don't need to have the long chains just because I'm going to cover some of it up. And I'm just going to look here. And you guys, it's just like, you know, that you do, you know, when we were kids, when we made collages out of newspapers, or, you know, I loved that Bop magazine. Oh my stars, Bop magazine. How about Kirk Cameron? Oh my stars, that's really aging me. I think I had his posters all over my room, and I doodled hearts and everything else on top of it. I thought he was the bomb. Now it's my daughters have it, and Justin Bieber is who's all over their room. Craziness. So It's basically just kind of, you know, that simple. You just want to try to see if you can make them work. Now, obviously, this is too long. I could make it go this way and make my trading card go the long way if I really wanted to. But that kind of drives me a little bit crazy to have some way and some the other way. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep that there, and then we'll add to it in a minute. Now, I really like on this paper, I like the colors, but I really like her talking on the phone. I think that's a fun element there. But obviously I'm not going to be able to get all of her in, and I'm not going to be able to get all of the phone in either. So I just want to kind of make it so we at least see her, because we don't want it to be, you know, creepy looking with her just having a head in the phone. That might be creepy on a card. I don't know. So we'll go ahead and tear off a little bit more. Okay, so you guys, what I don't mind if I go over a little bit, because you know you can always take your trimmer after you do this and trim off the edges that you need to trim. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my brush, and I'm going to paint the whole back of this piece of of this magazine. Now, of course, you guys would not want to put your pictures on this, because obviously I can't tell you that this magazine in the 1960s is acid free. But for a trading card, I think that it works perfect. It's thin, it's fun, it just adheres just right to the paper, making a nice smooth look. You know, I'm going to probably rip her down a little bit more, tear it down a little bit more. I'm going to maybe put that there. Now, again, you guys, there's no rhyme or no reason to how I'm doing this. You can't make a mistake. If you make a mistake, you know what? It's not a big deal, because you're not using a, you know, $2 piece of cardstock. You're using a little teeny piece of your scraps. You could use it from your scraps, or you're just using a 2.5 by 3.5 piece of cardstock. So if you have to, throw it away and start over, or cover it up. Okay, so there are those two things. Again, I really like that so near to me that I may rip it here, just right down that way. Oh, can you guys still see me? Okay, there we go. My dang mouse just kind of goes black every now and then, and I forget to look. Let's see. I'm going to pull this back a little bit more so you guys can see there. See me working a little bit better. Okay, so we have To Me and we have So Near. So I really want to use these on here. So I might have to just tear a little bit more off. Now you guys, I'm really hoping and encouraging you all to make some of these, because my hope is that we could do some type of a swap. I don't know if any of you would be interested in doing that. I would love, you know, you as my followers and my friends, you know, I would love to trade cards with you. I think it would be a super fun thing to do. So if that's something you guys would like to do, would you please message me on Facebook, or I will put together an event, and then you guys can sign up from there, because I think it would be so absolutely fun to have all of you guys' creations that I could look at and get some inspiration, and, you know, just have a little bit of a piece of what you guys do. you know, as friends. And I would love that. I think that would be super fun. Let's see. I don't want to cover up her eyeballs, and I don't really want to cover up that clock too much, but I'm just going to go ahead and piece it right there. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And I know everything is a flat element. You know, you want to make sure that you don't use too many big elements, because if you are wanting to put these in a binder, or you know, make a little book out of them or something, you're not going to want some big bold, you know, item on there. So you want to just kind of keep it simple to buttons, stickers, small flowers, ribbon, different things like that. So now that we have that there, I'm going to take, I have a couple of stamps here that I just kind of pulled out of my stash, really. These stamps are just some fun, you know, little guys that I can use over and over again. Let's see. Obviously, you can see I bought these on clearance. There's a little dot. Technique Tuesday is that's what these ones are. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a stamp, and I'm just going to kind of try to fill in a little bit of the empty space. I'm going to use some brown ink here. This is just from Lasting Impressions. This is just some brown ink that I'm going to use. Okay. I'm not going to be too picky, you guys. That's why I kind of have a splash mat down. So I don't ruin my table. That is an important thing to learn. I actually learned a little bit too late on that. I have glue and paint and all sorts of fun things all over my table. Whoopsie. Okay, so there's that one. I just added a little bit of brown stamp to that. That would not be the lid. There's the lid. Okay, Mandy, we're doing good. We're doing good. And now I'm just going to look at it for a minute, and I'm just going to grab some little pieces from my stash. I've got some little butterflies. I've got a little bird, but that's not kind of the look I'm going for. I'm wanting more vintage, fun little feel. Let's see, what can I find here? Okay, just see what else I have. Might use those. You know, little stickers and some little fun things are perfect, you guys, for this type of a thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna pull this open, you guys. These are from Fancy Pants. Let's see if I can shake them down a little bit. It's the little things. And look how chock full they are. That I think I see some little stamps in here that I might want to use. But I don't know, they might be a little bit too cutesy for what I'm wanting. I'll just dump them all out here and just kind of go through them and see what it is exactly that I'm looking for. And I'm not seeing what I'm loving, so I'm going to maybe go for, some ribbon, maybe some floral ribbon, or some gathered fun something. Let's see what we can pull out of the stash. No, that's not going to do the trick either for me. Maybe. Nope, I know I have. You guys are going to have to bear with me for just 1 minute, because I have an element right here that I'm wanting to use. So I'm going to have to just dig it out right here. That's one thing about being in your craft studio is you have so many options that you start to overthink things a little bit. Okay. All right. I don't know about any of you guys, but I am going to, let's see what else I can put on here. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off before I add my embellishments, because once I add my embellishments, it will not fit through the cutter. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Now I have somebody that's lost. Are you not understanding what I'm doing or what's happening? ATCs are some fun trading cards that artists first started using as a business card, and then it just continued to grow for all of the crafters out there, because you know, in our own way we are designers and we are artists. I'm going to give it a little bit of ink and then maybe add a couple small little buttons, and then we'll be done with this one. So you guys, this is a fun, I don't know if you guys know about these, but these are fun little inkers. They're by We Are Memory Keepers. Super fun. I love them because they just fit in my hand, and they also have refills on them, so I do love that. There is a standard size. The standard size, you guys, is 2.5 by 3.5. That is the standard size, but really there's no wrong or right way, but the standard size, especially if you guys are going to want to do swaps and different things like that, the person in charge of the swap will set the size standard. But for my swap that I am going to be hosting, that I would love, love, love for all of you to attend, my size is going to be the 3.5 by 2.5. So, yes. All right, sorry guys, I'm just cutting up, getting a couple buttons. These are just some miscellaneous buttons that I have that I think I'm just going to go ahead and use. Maybe that one would be fun. Okay, now I've got, this time I actually have my hot glue gun ready to go, so you guys don't have to wait on me. So your mom made these all these years ago. That is super fun. Do you have any of hers that she has made? I think that would be way fun. What is the name of the inker that I used? It is from We Are Memory Keepers, and you know, I believe it's just the chocolate brown ink. There's only one brown, I believe, and they have red and they have pink. Oh, rich cocoa, perfect. Yes. Oh, no, she was wrong, she said, maybe. No, let's see. I believe it is, I just know that it's the brown one and it's from We Are Memory Keepers. And I absolutely love it because it doesn't get my fingers all gross and different things like that. Now guys, just make sure that you're careful. I know that you all know how to use a glue gun, but just make sure you're careful when you're using a glue gun and buttons, because I cannot tell you how many times I almost burnt my fingers about off. If they wanted to fingerprint me, I don't know if they would get much, because I about burn them off every time. Yeah, I would love to do, in my swap, you guys, I would love to do one of a kinds. It's not going to be a requirement. They can all be the same if that's what you want, but mine would probably be all of one of a kind. So anyway, this one I'll clean up in just a minute with this glue here. And I really would like to put a little small piece of ribbon. I'd really like to put a little small piece of something across the bottom, whether it be lace or ribbon, just to kind of give it a little bit of a finished look. I just have to find my thin enough ribbon, and I just found it right there. Probably going to do this fun grayish color here. Now, I bought this lace, you guys, in the jewelry department at Hobby Lobby. I know that's kind of funny. It's called Make a Statement. And I actually love it. It was on sale for 50% off one day, and it was cheaper than the actual stuff in the scrapbooking department. So, of course, we're all about, you know, good deals and bargains. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna put this one right here. So we're not covering up the phone. Again, I'm gonna just put a small thin. Yes, you know what? I actually, you guys are gonna be so proud of me. I actually got it today. And here it is. Here it is. And I used my 40% off coupon for that fine tip. I am so stinking excited. So again, you guys, if you're interested in participating in the swap, I would absolutely love that. I would love for you guys to participate. The more the merrier. We may have to split up into a couple groups, but you know what? That would be fine too. What I'll do is I'll post an event on my Scrappin Madge Designs Facebook page, and I will put all of the information there. And I would absolutely love it, you guys. This is something that as soon as I read that article, I thought, you know what, I have to do this, because I love each and every one of you guys' different styles, and I think it's just so fun. Okay, you guys, this is more of a simpler trading card, but it's pretty cute, I think. I think it turned out super fun, just nice and easy. I got the glue gun from Hobby Lobby, and they let me use my 40% off coupon. And so, you guys, it was only $11.99, and then they let me take the 40% off, which is fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one to the side. Now, you guys, just like everything else, some of them may not be your favorite. Some of them might be your favorite. You just kind of have to, you know, go with the flow. All right. Now, I don't know how many of you guys came to my boot class, but I need to say this out loud. I had a winner of some straight pins, and for some reason I have lost your information. I know that it was Pam, but I do not have your last name. So Pam, if you won some straight pins on my boot Ustream video, could you please email me or message Angela and get me your information. I want to get those out for you. This is the glue gun again, you guys. And it's a super bonder, high temperature, detail mini glue gun. It has a fine nozzle for detail work. It has a lighted on and off switch, an 8-foot cord, and an, what does that say? An insulated nozzle and a built-in stand. So you guys, the stand is a plus. I don't know, let's see if I can raise that up. Can you guys see that stand? Perfect. And then I'll just show you guys the tip a little bit closer. So see that fine tip? Yes. So I should have busted a move and gotten that one open for you guys today, but I didn't. All right. So this time, you guys, I'm going to show you, if you guys also went to my boot class, you guys know that I have all these fun little samples, not samples, pieces of paper that I have torn up from Graphic 45, a ladies' diary collection. And so I'm going to just show you real quick how easy it is to just paper piece and make a super fun collage. So I've got all these papers just already ripped up and ready to go. And again, you guys, we're going to use the Mod Podge, and we're going to just go ahead and piece together this fun collage to make my trading card. And why I'm doing that, we are going to have a giveaway. And I'm super, super excited. Who loves giveaways? Because I love giveaways. Do you guys love giveaways? I love them. So what we're going to do is in just a moment, we are going to pick a number. And you guys make sure, I'm going to give all of you guys a minute to make sure that you are logged on. You have to be logged on with a username in order to get guests and do the giveaway. I see some hand clapping. That is super cute. Love that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you guys pick a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50. And when I say the word pink, because that's my favorite color, I want you guys to type in your number. Now, Angela has my numbers. I've already picked my number. And so she knows what my number is going to be. Now, if there's a duplicate, Angela will let you know, and you will have to, you'll have to repick a number. So, I'm going to give you guys just a second, and I'm sure you're wondering, what are we going to win? Well, I'll show you what you're going to win, and hopefully you guys will love what you're going to win. You are going to actually win some of my ATC trading cards that I have already made and that I'm making tonight. Not yet. Wait, don't guess yet. Don't go yet. Wait until I say the color pink. That's all right. That's all right. I always jump the gun too. It's all good. It's all good. All right. I don't know if you guys were listening, but what's my favorite color? My favorite color is pink. And for some of you guys that missed that, that means go, go, go. Pink, I said pink. Yes, my favorite color is pink. Now guess your number, 1 through 50, and write your number down for a chance to win some of these fun ATC cards. Some of you have a commercial going, it looks like. Now, I don't know how many are here. Are you guys, it's all done? Is everybody guessed? Make sure that everybody's guessed. I want everybody to have an opportunity to win these fabulous trading cards of mine. Haha. I have one other little piece here. You know, I actually am going to number my cards. They all will be originals, but, well, I say that now that they're all going to be originals, but you know what? I better number them just in case, because I would hate to say, no, they're all going to be originals, and then have me decide that I really, really, really like one, and I want to make one again like that. So I will number them and write my name on them. And I'll probably give you, you know, my blog addy and fun things like that. Barbara, you were closest. What does that mean? Is Barbara my winner? Now, I know you guys are wondering if I absolutely love Mod Podge, and I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I do. I'm not going to lie. There's no lying about it. Hot dog, Barbara. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't watch the numbers go, so I'm not for sure on who's closest and what's happening. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to go ahead and paint over this with my Mod Podge. I want to make sure that it's nice and sticky, because I don't want these coming up. And that's another thing, you guys, when you do these swaps, you guys want to make sure that you use a nice glue that's going to keep everything down, because you know what? These are treasures. These are something that, you know, I personally am going to keep forever. I'm not going to trade your card away. I'm going to keep it forever. I'm going to make myself, I said, like a little book, maybe 2, maybe 3. It depends on how many of these little guys I get. So here's this one. Now, it's not done, but it's just another collage effect. But I'm going to go ahead and let this one dry. I'm going to set it aside. They did come out with a new antique Mod Podge, and I saw that at CHA, and I absolutely cannot wait to get it. And yes, you can do heat emboss microbeads. Yes. Now, you guys, the Mod Podge that Angela is talking about, I'm actually going to be ordering sample packs at Madge's Scrappin Lounge in my store. I have not ordered those yet, but if that's something that you guys want to get from me, I would love to provide that for you. They come in a little sample pack, so then you can see exactly which ones you want. But they're, instead of just the little teeny dishes, they're actually the smaller bottles. I think they're about, what, maybe the 8-ounce bottles of Mod Podge, and it comes in a whole variety pack. So I think that would be fun, so then you're not wasting all your money on everything. Okay, now, here's another super fun technique, you guys. I know that molding paste is expensive, and my sweet design team sister, Virginia, she came up with a fun little concoction of some molding base. that I will have Angela, if she wouldn't mind, put that up on how you can make that if you want to make your own molding paste. But I actually found some super fun molding paste, and it actually was very reasonable, and it came in a squeeze tube. I don't know if you guys can see that here. Can you guys see that? And it was $8.99. And you guys, I'm a big bargain hopper. I mean, a big bargain shopper. I like to hop too, but I'm a bargain shopper. And so I actually got this one off with my 40% off coupon as well. So I love that. So it has this little nice squeeze tube, so you don't actually have to squirt. You don't have to dip your fingers or your brush in. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my fun little flower tray that I got and squirt some in my little flower tray. And then I'm going to use a paintbrush, and I like these little sponge guys. Now I know that you can use some fun, expensive little guys, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dip this in here. Now you guys, I like the medium molding paste. You can get thick, you can get whatever you want. The concoction that Angela just put up on the blog actually really works great. So you guys, what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of going over this trading card, another trading card here, with this molding paste. You can do a couple of fun different things with this, you guys. You can put some color in it. You can put some acrylic paint in it if you want. You can spritz this when it's wet. You can wait and spritz it when it's dry. So I'm just kind of doing this effect all over, and I did notice that someone had mentioned that you can put a template to give it a raised look. Definitely you can do that. And that is another super fun technique to do. I just going to kind of go around here and do that. And I'm doing the whole card because I like the look of it. Now you guys, this, if you're going to do this technique, it does take a little bit to dry. Let's see. We aren't seeing your finished ATCs close up. Okay, I will make sure that I get that. I will get that out for you. I'll show you guys. These, this is just the molding paste, but you guys, it's wet, so it does take a little bit for it to dry. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to show you. I have one that I did previous, so you're not here forever and ever and ever. So here is the dry one. And you guys, when it dries nice and hard, but it still is a little flexible and bendable. So, you know, it still kind of is flexible. It's not going to crack. It's not going to break. Okay, it's awesome. Now, I'm so glad that Angela reminded me. I have to say this really quick. My sweetest friend, she's one of my besties, she has a store called Toxic Sass, and last week she launched a new collection, and they are amazing, and they're actually in my Heartstring Design House Calls kit, and so you'll want to go and check out those. She also has some really cute headbands, but tomorrow she is going to be launching a new collection. They are not made by her, but they are made by someone, and I'm just going to tell you this, make sure you stop on by. Make sure you will for sure stop on by. She has some super cute things, and you will not want to miss that. Okay, so now you guys, this is my dry one, and I don't know if you can see the raised, how raised it is or not, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you a couple different techniques. I forgot to get my gold rub. Out of my drawer. Here's my rub and buff. Can you guys see that? Oh, I love you too, sweet friend. Okay, so I'm just going to squirt a little bit. Actually, I'm just going to squirt a little bit on my finger. Notice I'm not too worried about my nails this time, and it's because, you know what? I need to get them redone. So I'm not worrying too much about getting some gunk and goo on them. Otherwise, if they were brand new, freshly done, I would have put some fun purple gloves on again for y'all. Okay, so I'm just going to spread some of this awesome gold rub and buff on here. And I know, you guys, it gets everywhere, so you're going to want to make sure that you have a little hand towel or a little something next to your crafting station so you can wipe a little bit of it off. And then I'm going to take some super fun misting spray right here, and sorry you guys. So you guys, this is, I'm shaking it really good. You can probably hear the ball in here. This is a perfect pearls mist, and this is copper. This is a copper color, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to squirt it. And I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't really want to spray my computer. So I'm just going to spray it, just a couple little sprays, you guys, and then I don't know, can you guys see the fun color that it added to that? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one away, and that one was the copper, Perfect Copper by Ranger. Now, all right, you guys, now this one is a Perfect Pearls Mist. Now, you guys, this is Perfect Pearl. Now, I know it's not going to give it any color, but it's going to give it a little bit of shimmer and a little sparkle, okay? All right, can you guys see that okay? Who doesn't love a little bit of sparkle? Speaking of sparkle, who is so stinking excited about Angela's new bling that they can hardly control themselves? I know that I am. I absolutely love bling. Bling, bling. Bling it on, baby. Bling it on. Okay? Heck yeah. Me, me, me. Look at all those me's. Angela, aren't you super excited? Every time I see a sneak peek, I cannot even control myself. I'm so excited. Now, you guys, I'm going to turn this heat gun on for just a minute. So it's going to be loud for a second, so I'm so sorry, but I just want to make sure that this is nice and dry before I add anything else. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that that's a little bit drier. Okay, can you guys see that okay? There we go. Back into view, back into view. Okay, I'm going to take another stamp. And this is just a fun one that I have, you guys. I don't even know where I got it. Let's see. It's a Inkadinkadoo from EK Success. So that's where I got this. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink this bad boy up. Now, even though I'm going to go off the sides on this, you guys, to me, I just like the nice, you know, even feel of it just going down on the board. So I ink everything because my luck would be I would not get a nice even look and I wouldn't be able to put it back down. So I'm just going to put some pressure on it. Okay. Now, you're not going to see a ton, but it just gives it enough look to make it so it's just not so bold and bright and okay. All right. So while we do that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take some fun elements. You guys, this part is the super fun stuff because when you can start to decorate and make these, they are so fun. So super fun. Now, I'm going to be honest with you on this. I bought this flower ribbon lace, whatever you want to call it. I bought it online, and I honestly cannot tell you where I bought it. I wish I had her card, and I feel really bad that I don't have it to tell you who I bought it from, but I have all of this fun ribbon, you guys, that has all of this amazing, amazing flowers on it and all these colors. Absolutely love it. And again, I'm sorry, if I can find the name of that person, I will put it. It could have been Wild Orchard. It could have been that. You guys, I got it off of, I think it was Scrapbook Deals or Scrapbook Steals. Maybe Lavish Laces. I'm so sorry. I will have to look and see where I got it, and I will post that link for you guys on my Facebook page. Okay, so I just cut some nice, just off-white color to go on that. And then I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, I'm just actually going to just lay that there for 1 minute while I find some more fun things to do on this card. Now, this button, even though it has this little big loopy loop, I'm going to just go ahead and it doesn't matter. I still am going to hot glue it down because it will hold it in place and it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so don't be too afraid about that. Oh, whoopsie. My brushes were falling on my done project. That's not good. Okay, so we've got a button. We've got a cute little flower there. We need a fun little saying or a little to-do. And I'm actually going to do this cute little love stamp that I have here. I'm going to just maybe put that down. Now you guys, sometimes these stickers will not stick once you have used your molding paste. So if that is the case, you're going to want to make sure that you hot glue those on or adhere them on some other way. Okay. All right, now I have some of these fun stamps that I got, and I got these from a boutique a long time ago, and so I don't even know. There's 100 stickers in them, but they are super fun because they're more of a vintage look, feel, old. I love anything old. But I don't want to cover up too much of that fun look and feel. So I already have a stamp on there. So I may go for a circle. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to go for. I'm going to lift this little guy up here. See how easy that came off? So we may have to hot glue that on in order to keep it there. And then we're going to go ahead and glue that lace on and that button on. So we're going to do that now. So you guys, these stickers, I'm sorry, the sticker that says love is from Authentique. This is just some Authentique. This is the Lovely line. This is something else that came in my house calls kit from February, which is the Sweet Essence. And you know, I know Hobby Lobby, you guys, sells this lace right here with the fun little rosettes, but I think it's a lot more expensive than what I paid. So I appreciate you, Angela, for checking that out. Can you use action wobbles on these cards? Definitely. Definitely you can use action wobbles on these cards. In fact, we will use one on this one, the one that's drying. I'll show you. You can use one on there. That's not a problem at all. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and put a little hot glue on here because I just know that it's going to come off if I don't. Hot glue is my friend. And I like that coming up over top there. I like that lace coming up over top. I think that's cute. Yeah, I love this glue gun, you guys. It's cordless. You know, actually, my sweet friend, Toxic Sass, Stacy, she's the one that got me hooked on this glue gun. And I'm telling you what, once you have a cordless glue gun, you guys, it makes your life so much easier. It even has a cute little stand. I'll show you. So it just stands right up there, and it makes it so nice. So I'm going to have to hold that on for a second for that hot glue to dry. Let's see. Is this the glue that you're talking about? I really like this. I really like this glue. Sometimes it makes my paper warp a little bit, and I don't like that part of it. And even when I'm trying to be careful, sometimes it still will kind of ripple my paper, and that bugs me. So, but yes, I do like that glue a lot. I have used less. I actually just used a little teeny peat, like just kind of drag and pull. But maybe that's my problem. I just like to use way too much of things. That definitely could be the problem. Okay, you guys, then I'm going to use some fun little stick pins that I have. And I did pull them out. I'm just wondering where, oh where in this scrapbook mess could they be? Let's see. I'll have to get some more. Here we go. Here's another box of these little guys. And I'm going to use, I don't want to use a gold and a silver. I'm going to use two little golds in here because I don't think I use gold nearly enough. And I love gold. So I'm just going to go ahead and just stick these down in. And I'm doing this, you guys, pretty quick after I put the button on, because then once it's in the button, then you know what? It's also glued. It's also glued there too. Then I'm going to trim a little bit of this off the bottom because it's sticking off. And I want to make sure that it lays nice in the kit. I mean, excuse me, in your book, not the kit. It lays nice in the book. Okay. Now I'm going to take my brown ink real quick and go around the edges of this one as well because I just think it finishes it off and makes it look like it just a nice finished piece. Do any of you guys have any questions? The pins are into the glue, yes. I push them down inside the glue underneath the button because I want them to stay there. Yep. Okay, and voila. I really like how that one turned out. That one is probably my favorite. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Yeah? You know, pins add a super, super fun touch. I just think they're just nice and cute. I use pins so much. In fact, I know I shared with you guys on my last show, but I'm going to share with you again. Corsage pins, you guys, are so cheap and fun, and you can get these. My mom is a florist, and I have boxes and boxes of straight pins, and I absolutely love them. So, you know, you want to, if you're going to get straight pins, make sure you shop like the wedding section of Hobby Lobby, or, you know, the scrapbooking pins are darling and super, super cute. But you know what? They do come in pink. Yes, they come in pink. In fact, I'll show you the pink ones, but you know, you'll pay so much in the scrapbooking section that you can get these for a lot cheaper in like the floral section. I'm going to show you guys how many colors and boxes of pins I have. And you guys will say that I am like the corsage pin hoarder. Are you ready? Okay, here's some pink ones. Can you guys see those with the pink tops? Pink crystals. Yep, pink crystals. Aren't those so stinking cute? And then these ones are just the regular white pearl. And then these are just regular yellows. And here are just the pink pearl, you guys. And red ones. I know, pin hoarder. I do know. However, I do know, and I'm not going to name her by name, a sweet gal that's on here right now. She actually has more pins than I do. Yes, I do have a pin problem, and there's the turquoise color. So I am not shorted in the pin department by any means. I have a plethora of pins. Those pink ones you saw, the crystal ones, you guys, those are, I also have them in just a regular crystal. So, okay, so now we're going to go back to the collage one. And I know it looks kind of simple and boring and yada, 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 but you know what? Once we give it life and its finishing touches, you guys are going to be amazed by this one. And we're going to work fast because I know I told a lot of you that we're going to just try to stick to 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim this one up a little bit. Okay. Now I know I mentioned to some of you I used some vintage magazine, and I know I used some vintage old wallpaper pieces. Oh, please turn it to the camera. This one? This one to the camera? Okay, so that's what it looks like. You're welcome. So I just pieced it together, and you guys, it's nice and dry now. And so I'm going to just start adding some fun elements now. But like I said before, I had some fun vintage wallpaper. And you guys, I just got that off of Etsy. Super cute, super fun, and it can go with anything. And it was already embossed. In fact, here's just a small little sample of one of the pieces that I got. Isn't that cute? Yes, real live wallpaper. Isn't that crazy? Crazy, I know. And you guys, do you guys know that wallpaper will cut in your Cricut machine? Oh, my light is so bright it's hard to see. Let me turn off my light real quick and let's see if we can, if that's better. Let's see. Is that better, you guys? Okay, awesome. Yes, do you guys know that they will sell their old, should I leave the light off or should I turn it on? Let me know. They sell their old wallpaper samples for super cheap. In fact, they sell it for like $2, $3. Okay, I'll keep it off. I'll keep it off. So, in fact, I'm going to show you guys some fun, why I have it here, some fun samples of wallpaper that I have. That's the embossed one again. And I know some of you are probably looking at it and going, oh, that's ugly. But you know, you guys, in small pieces and in small elements, you know what, it's actually quite pretty, and it just has a nice soft look to it. And yes, you can run it through your Cricut machine. You can run it through your Silhouette. It will cut. Let's see if I have some other samples that are different. I have even some fun, like retro, like take me back to the Brady Bunch. I don't know about that, but that is killing me. Check my right sleeve. I think you have glue. Oh, I probably do. Whoopsie. I don't know what would be new. It's all good. That's funny. I probably do. Yes, but here's the Brady Bunch. And anyway, oh, this one is cute. It has the fun orange and yellows. Anyway, you guys see where I'm going with all this. I just got it for super cheap and off of Etsy, and I got all of these samples, but definitely hit the wallpaper store. I think because I'm in Utah, everybody wants to do it, so I called every single wallpaper warehouse I possibly could, and I missed the boat, so I need to just keep calling. But anyway, okay, let's get back to business, people. Let's get back to biz. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and decorate this guy. And I don't know about you guys, but I love doilies. And I have these fun doilies. They're Martha Stewart's doilies, and they're just little guys. You have to punch them out sometimes, but I like these little doilies. Can you guys see those? And so I'm probably going to use one of these fun guys. In fact, I think I'm going to use this one. I really like the look of this one. This one's way cute. Way cute. But before I do that, I am going to ink this with some ink, and then I may even spray it because it just kind of is blah right now. I'm not knowing exactly, you know, what I'm loving about it. I don't know. In fact, I'm just going to go over all of it with my ink pad just to give it a little bit more of a vintage feel and a vintage look. Fill in those white spaces. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so while I am decorating this one, and we're going to go ahead and use this doily, but see how it's stark white? I don't want it to be that way. So I'm going to go ahead and spray again with my copper mister, and I'm just going to mist real fast. In fact, I'm just going to lay this down. And dab it off a little bit. Now, that kind of turned it not very copper. It gave it more of a pinkish feel. So I'm going to ink it instead because it was probably so bright to begin with that it didn't want to. Okay. All right. Now, obviously I'm not going to use the whole doily because that kind of covers everything up that I did, but I'm going to use part of the doily. And so I'm just going to let it hang off the edge there. And just going to put it right. I like the look of that clock. So I think we're just going to go over here on this side of things here. And we'll lay that there. I'm kind of big on, I wait to put everything down until I'm ready and I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm ready to go. But, you know, you can do however you would like. That bird's kind of big, but I do love butterflies. Butterflies are big right now. And I like how that blue looks on there. I will use glitter. Don't you fret. I love glitter. Glitter is a girl's best friend, I think. Well, it's my best friend. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so I found this little piece here and it says smile. The act or an instance of smiling, a smiling expression of the face. I think that's really cute. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and use some fun sponge Mod Podge here. Put that on to give it a nice stick to it. Bling, of course I'm going to use bling. I did use some bling on a couple of the others that I showed earlier in the show, so I will make sure that I do that. And I'll show you. Now, I'm not a straight cutter. I don't know about all of you, but I am a spaz when it comes to straight cutting, so I always have to get out my cutter. So you're going to just have to bear with me on this because I'm not a straight cutter at all. Bam! Paper towels. There we have it. Okay. So I think that little guy is going to go there. This fun little butterfly is going to go there. We have a little flower that probably is going to go right there. And then we're going to use some bling. And I'm liking the way that this one's going. I'm liking the direction that this one is headed. And I know that it's late for some of you guys, and I apologize that I scheduled my class because, you know, it's only 8 o'clock here, 8:18, and I didn't realize until someone had asked, you know, what time is it? What is it? Not Pacific Standard Time, but, oh, I don't know. Eastern Standard Time maybe, and I knew that it was 9 o'clock for you guys, and I apologize. I apologize. I definitely did not mean to keep you guys out so late, and I appreciate it if you guys are here with me on this. Okay, we're going to use that, and we're going to get some bling out, you guys, some fun bling. Now, I am not as blingy as the Bling Queen Angela, but I do have a stash of bling. So let me grab it real quick here. Okay. Now I got this bling. I'm sure you guys have all seen this at Hobby Lobby. And you know, it was $15.99 for the super pack. I don't know how much you guys pay for bling, but those little guys are cheap. The bigger bling, you know, like Angela's, you know what? It's amazing. It's amazing how pricey it can be, but I know Angela, and I know that she's going to be very reasonable, and you are not going to want to miss out on the bling that she is going to be bringing in. It is super awesome. She has a bling addiction. Kind of like my pin addiction, I guess, huh? That's funny. Okay, now Now where do I put the bling? I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes my fingernails get in the way of things, especially when I haven't had them done for a while. So you're gonna have to just bear with me a little bit. I don't know if this little guy, this little flower may not make it in on the card. I may have to scratch him because he is really bothering me. Where did I get the big box of bling? This guy? Well, I got it again. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Can you believe it? It's crazy. It was $15.99 for the super pack. I don't know if you can see that price right there, $15.99. But there again, you guys, I used my 40% off coupon. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I'm really liking that flower, that particular flower. But I have some fun fabric buttons, you guys, that I think I'm going to use instead anyway. And a flower that I think I'm going to go ahead and use. This flower is too big. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut out of this bag. I'm going to get, I like to keep things, you know, more neutral. So I'm going to pull this one out of my bag, and I'm just going to cut a couple flowers here. I'm going to cut them apart. In fact, I need to get my scissors, my good scissors for this. So you guys, these flowers are not just meant for just, you know, keeping them all in a straight line and using them for a straight line lace piece or ribbon piece. You can cut these bad boys apart. So, okay, I got to clear my space a little bit. I'm starting to get myself crowded. Whew. All right, we're going to put these flowers down, and then we're going to see where to place that bling. I think I'm just going to put these little flowers, these little guys right here, in a little bunch. Oh, isn't that cute? Can you guys see that? Are you guys liking what you're seeing? Okay, and I'm just going to put 3 little daubs. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to place these little flowers there. Okay, now we're going to have another drawing and another giveaway. So I hope you're all excited and ready to go. Again, I've already given Angela the numbers, so we are going to make way with that giveaway right now. So when I say go, remember, when I say go, I want you to pick a number again from 1 through 50, and Angela will let the closest one know when they win. So, on your marks, get set, go dogs go. Not that I'm calling you dogs. My go crafters go is what I probably should have said but didn't. Sorry about it. Go crafters go. How are we doing? Are we liking what we're seeing here with the bling? I'm just trying to figure out where the best place to place it would be. And I kind of am liking it going upright like that. Okay, I think that's where those guys are going. So I'm going to go ahead and get my handy dandy hot glue gun again. Well, we went to a black screen again. If we did, I do apologize. Every now and then I gotta fix my mouse, so if that happens, I apologize. All right, you guys, what are we thinking? I'm really liking that. I'm really liking what it's looking like. I'm going to get me some sparkle and a little bit of glitter. Hold on, ladies, for 1 minute. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit. Did we have a winner? Do we have a winner? Dee Dee, yay, congrats, congrats, congrats. Perfect, Barb, congrats to you, and congrats, congrats. I'm super excited. The winner for both, you guys are going to get these awesome trading cards from me. I will ship those to you, and I believe Angela will gather your information. And I'm super excited. I hope that you guys enjoy these. I love making them. Again, you guys, these are ATCs. These are artist trading cards. And, you know, I'm planning on doing a swap. And I will create an event. Look for that event to be coming tomorrow, sometime on my Facebook page. And I would love for you all to join in. I think it would be super fun. I'm going to go ahead and get me a couple little sleeves and make me a book to keep them all in. And you guys, like I said, I will treasure these. I don't know about you, but I will treasure these forever, because these are pieces of art that are, you know, they're non-replaceable and they're one of a kind, unique things. So what I'm doing now, you guys, I'm just using a little bit of Mod Podge, just because it is so flexible and so sticky and it dries clear, to sprinkle a little bit more glitter on this project. And just doing the tappy here. And I don't know, what are you guys thinking here? Does the paper curl when it's glued? Sometimes the paper curls, you guys, but not very often. Like this one did a tiny bit, it bows, but you know what? As soon as you put it in a flat thing, it's going to just flatten right back out. Okay, as long as you don't get it too wet and too gooey, it's gonna, you know, of course, if it's wet, it's gonna just form like this. But if you don't do too much of it, you only use it as a thin glue, then it will be easy, and it will work just fine. So you guys, this is a gold fine. I really like the fine glitter. This is a recollection from Michael's glitter, and anyway, so that is that. Now, I'm going to add just a tiny bit more. I feel like it just needs a little bit more in just a couple spots, and then we're going to finish up, and I'll show you the rest of these cards. and I'll let you guys get going. So I wish all of you guys lived close so we could do like a big crop and make these. I think that that would be so fun to make these and swap these for one another. Okay, so like I said, you guys, you can definitely add as much or as little as you want to these ATC cards. You know, all of them can be different, unique in their own way. Like I said, there's not going to be any ugly trading card, you guys, because you know what? It represents you and how you craft. And there is no wrong or right way to craft. You need to all remember that. My sister, she, bless her sweet spirit, she will not craft with me because she's intimidated. And it just breaks my heart because you know, it breaks my heart because I want her to be able to craft with me and enjoy it, but she just worries so much about it. So you guys, if, you know, please make sure that you challenge yourself to be open and try different things. Don't worry about what other people are doing. You make it your own and you love what you do. That is my biggest thing when I create and when I craft is, you know what, if I can teach anybody anything, it is to love what you do and, you know, just be your own style and be your own unique self. You know, I love Tim Holtz, but I'm not going to be Tim Holtz. You know, I love a lot of his techniques, but I adapt his techniques to my own. And so the one other little thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add some stickles to these butterfly wings, some gold stickles, and then I'll show you the rest of the trading cards, and then we'll get going. Let me hurry and do that, and then we'll go. You guys are awesome. And I would love it if you guys would all go over to my Facebook page, Scrappin Madge Designs, and like me there or follow my page. My blog is Madge's Scrappin Lounge. And I would love for you to go to Madge's Scrappin Lounge and also follow me there. I always have some super fun projects. I design for some super amazing companies. You know, I am on Angela Holt's design team, and I can't tell you how much I love that team. I've learned so much from that team. So you guys are awesome. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys these one more time, and then we'll go ahead and go. So there's this little guy, if you guys can see him. Remember, this one was done with the modeling paste and some gold rub and buff. And then, of course, this one, using the collage technique with just some Mod Podge and collaging different papers. I'm sorry, you guys, the color of stickles that I used is called Goldenrod. I used that color of stickles on the butterfly. I'm sorry. Okay. And this one was fun, you guys. This one was another fun technique that I used. This was actually, this piece right here was out of a book or a vintage magazine. Actually, this one was out of the vintage magazine. This is some fun washi tape, some stickers, and again, you guys, that fun rosette ribbon. This one was super fun and simple and easy, and I love the way that it turned out. It's just a fun, you know, different, it's not vintage, it's just a fun, loving card that I absolutely loved. I think it would be really cute to do a swap and everybody do trading, like, I think that would be fun to do. I'm losing my train of thought. Playing cards as your base, as your background, and it would be fun if you could get 52 different cards. I think that would be super cute. Here's this one, and you guys, I might add a little bit more to this one, but this one, you guys, was from the vintage magazine as well, with just some stamps and things on it with buttons. I may add a little bit to that one. And this one is one that I took from the Seven Gypsies and cut it down a little bit. I used a fun fabric button and a flower and some pins. I told you, gotta love me some pins. And this guy's fun. This one's using the vintage wallpaper with some ink and a fun just ribbon and a fun fabric button. The vintage mags, you know what, I'm actually super lucky because my wonderful mother-in-law, she collects antiques and she actually gave them to me, and I love them. I thumb through them all the time. I'm all glittered up. Can you guys see that? Look, I'm sparkly. Sparkly, sparkly. And then this one, you guys, was just a fun different technique that I used with just stickers. So it's a little bit more flat. I used a fun flower, some straight pins, and then I used some green ink spritz on this one. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the show. I absolutely love doing this and having you guys come. I hope that you guys learned a lot. You know, I love to teach. I love to share what I know with other people, and I love to learn. So please, like I said, please come find me on Facebook or my blog. Leave me your Addy, your email Addy, or your Facebook page or your blog page. I would love to follow all of you. And again, thank you so much, and I hope that you guys have a great night. Thank you all for sticking up and staying up with me and your sweet comments. Loves, loves. Toodly boodly. Bye-bye.